Hi everyone and welcome to Louche Paris Fine Interiors. In today's video I'll be sharing some simple DIYs that you can implement around your home too to add a level of sophistication and luxury on a budget. So the first DIY or upcycle that I did in this project was adding patina or a slight antique look to this existing vase that I got from a charity shop for about £1, I think. Firstly, I went in with some anthracite grey spray paint. This was actually left over from spray painting the windows a couple of years ago, so I thought I'd just use this as a base layer. Then I went in with some white chalk paint. There wasn't much left in this can, I just had it left over in the garage. I sprayed this on quite unevenly. With patina you find that it has lots of layers, and through them layers might be rust, it might be a bit of moss or anything like that, dirt. So anything patina is very imperfect, but I think that's definitely the beauty of it, and this is what I tried to do in this project by spraying very unevenly and just not being too precious over it. The next thing I did was going with some cinnamon powder. I've seen a lot of people use dirt, but there's just something about having a dirty vase in my house that I just didn't really want to do. So cinnamon is very good for fruit flies and repelling any insects and things like that that you get in your home. So I think this was definitely a better option for me. But if you want to go ahead and use dirt, then be my guest. But yeah, cinnamon works really well, it smells really nice, and you get the same effect. When you think of patina, you think of vintage, antique, something that's been passed around in the family, like heirlooms, and you just kind of think it looks expensive, or it definitely feels expensive to me anyway. So this is how the project turned out. I'm really happy with it, and it's just been popped in my studio. For now, I just popped in some stems from IKEA, but I'll probably switch these out and maybe pop some fresh flowers in there, or maybe some branches for a nice sculptural moment. Moving on to our second project. So this is unique decor, so finding things that not everybody has and are one of a kind. So you can use them in a different way to their intended purpose, like what I'm doing here. I think this is a garlic pot. I got this from the charity shop for £1. And I thought I could just pop some individual flower stems in there just to have a really elevated look, and it's not your average vase, so because it has the holes in the top you can pop individual stems in, and I just think it'll look beautiful. I don't know if you've seen the frog tip type of sticker that goes in the bottom of a vase, and you can do the same thing there, but this pot I just found in the charity shop, so I thought this could work really well. I'm just going in with some chalkboard paint. This is just what I had left in the garage, to be honest, and I thought it'd give it a nice matte look, which is what I was kind of going for a more modern look. Just be careful to spray it very evenly, because there was one part of it where I sprayed a bit too much and it started running basically. I'm just going in with some gypsophilia. I thought this would look really nice in the pot with the individual holes, just to hold it up nicely. Usually with this you have to have a slightly taller vase, but it will work really well with this project. I absolutely love how this project has turned out, and I will definitely be adding some more flowers and stems just to change it up a little bit, but the gypsophilia looks so modern, so elegant and really beautiful in the kitchen, so I'm very happy with this. And I don't think that you would know that this used to be a garlic pot or whatever it is. If you know what it is, then please let me know in the comments below. But yeah, I'm really happy with that. If you like the shape of something in the charity shop, for example, just pick it up and take it home, because you can so easily do DIY projects on a really small budget. Moving on to our third and final project, Greenery. Now, this one is definitely the easiest project of them all, but definitely one that will make your home look expensive. So for this project, I'm just filling this planter that's already got a faux olive tree in from Yusk. I'll link it below if they still have it. But I'm just filling the planter with some faux moss. I'm using a mixture of Spanish moss and green moss just to give it a more natural look. I think this has really elevated the pot that it's in. Before, it just looked really obviously fake and a bit dull and boring. I'm really happy with how this piece has turned out. It just looks like you've just brought it from outside and it looks very natural. So I had this candle lying around. I bought this a couple of years ago. I never burnt it because I don't like the wax that's in it, so I'll probably never burn it, to be honest. So I thought I could do something very similar and add some mixed moss to the bowl just to give it a high-end modern rustic look. I know that moss bowls were really trending a couple of years ago, and to be honest, I've always loved the look of it and will probably continue to use it in my designs. Just love the simplicity of it and the soft, organic feeling that it brings to a space. It also feels like you're not trying too hard or over-styling the space. Another way to make this project look even more high-end and elevated, you can place it on top of some coffee table books. I honestly love using moss. I think it's so simple and affordable. It just creates a different look than having artificial plants, especially in those areas where you don't get much sunlight. I think using a variety of moss and plants adds so much texture and feeling in a space that I think is really important in interior design and achieving that really expensive high-end look. That's it for today's video and for all my DIY projects. If you do like this video, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!